Am I still in the dark night of the soul? The dark night of the soul. An intense experience that just completely makes you question everything in your existence as everything breaks down around you and you begin to question the purpose, the meaning behind your existence and the reason why you are here. I did that. I did that fairly recently, but am I still in it? Well, the interesting thing is, so everything in my life skyrocketed in 2025. 2025 was the year that everything drastically went up. Very, very positive, amazing, amazing year for most of it. Like two-thirds of the year was like, whoa, this is amazing. And then everything came crashing down due to various incidents and things that happened within my life. By the end of that year, I was dragged down so hard. It was like all of the progress that I had made for like the past 20 years, working on myself, being the best version of myself. Maybe not 20 years, maybe like 15 years of just trying to be the best version that I can be. All that was like evaporated, like erased, it seemed. And that's what was interesting about it, because everything that I had built up to that point, completely gone, and now I'm at the baseline again, at the very, very bottom, and now I can rebuild in a very different way. That's basically what the Dark Night of the Soul was showing me. This was an incredibly difficult journey for me. You may not have seen it here. I was still making videos. I was still doing live streams. I was still interacting. Maybe you saw a little bit. But I wasn't really there. I was doing my best to hide my worst moments. In addition, you didn't really actually get to see, I wasn't documented, the worst parts of my life and the things that happened. You didn't see it. You know? You really didn't see it at all. And here we are now today. It's been about 6 months since the onset of this total collapse of my entire life, my entire way of thinking, my entire belief system. And to be honest, today, presently, things are certainly a lot better than they were in the first 4 months. Maybe even the first 5 months, because things have certainly improved just over the past month. But I'm not to where I was before. I'm really not. But I realize now things are very different. The way that I'm approaching situations, the way that I'm thinking about certain people, certain incidents, certain occurrences within my life, the way that I view the world and things around it are very, very different now. So I realize that what I've been through, it completely destroyed everything so that I can build anew with a different foundation. And what I noticed also, so 2025, up, amazing, amazing, amazing. Total collapse towards the end of it, okay? So at the very, very bottom here, I feel awful, just terrible. There are moments now where it has gone back up a bit in a very, different path, but this is kind of how it is now, it seems. Some days there will be extreme lows to the point where I'm all the way back down at the bottom again. Like in the pits of hell, it seems. Absolutely horrible. Then other moments where I am pretty good. I am very good. I'm not having any of those very, very bad negative symptoms. If you were to view this as a mental illness, the experiences that I've had have been basically psychosis and extreme depression. That is what it manifests as. That's what it shows itself to be to me. So I go through those experiences, and just when I think that I'm out of them and I'm in a better place, something happens and it brings me back down. But slowly over time, it's kind of like this. You go up a bit, you go down a bit. You go up even more, you go down a little bit. And overall, over the coming weeks, months, and even years, I think I'll be in a much better place. But it's still a bit of a struggle. It's still a bit of a struggle right now to even trust myself, to trust the things that happened last year that even made me go up, 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 up. As I think about all of the wonderful things that made me feel a lot better about myself, that made me very happy, very excited, the things that I thought were very positive. Maybe that they were, but I'm thinking, what if they actually weren't? What if they were something bad? What if they were something evil? And that's kind of this up and down where I'm going through right now, where I can't even trust myself. I can't even trust my own intuition. I can't trust the things in my life. I can't trust really anything. So I'm thinking about it. What can I do going forward? Well, over time, I think the answers will become more and more clear. I just have to be patient and just go through this journey of becoming the best version of myself over time. So that's something that you have to look at here. If you're in the same position that I am in, this dark night of the soul that seems so bad, and you feel as though nothing will ever get better, it does, but in a very different way than you may expect. You're never going to be the old person that you were again. You're going to be a brand new person, and that's a good thing. You don't want to hold on to those old values that no longer serve you. You want to be a brand new person. And this brand new person, in order to build it up, you're going to have conflict between the new you and the old you, kind of battling back and forth. And that's what creates the extreme depression or the psychosis, if you have any psychosis or any other mental health symptom, to the point where maybe you do have to go see a therapist, or maybe even be inpatient in some sort of mental institution until you get to a much stable place, because this is a very drastic negative thing that can happen. So you have to be very cautious and very careful and do the precautions necessary to get yourself through it, because it literally is going down to like the pits of hell, it seems. It really is. That's what it feels like. It is the absolute worst experience you could possibly ever imagine. Unless you've actually been through it yourself and understand this is a journey, you really don't know fully until you've actually gone through it and experienced these horrible, horrible things where everything in your life that you thought was real is coming into question now. So I'm very curious to hear what your own thoughts and opinions on this are. If you've been through this dark night of the soul, if you've gone through hard times, if something bad has happened within your life that has caused this, feel free to share and how you managed to get through it. I'm really curious to hear it. So thank you all so very much for watching and tuning in. Catch you later. Bye-bye.